I was not expecting a Life is Strange announcement today. Life is Strange double exposure. Exposure? Are we doing photos again? I haven't read anything yet.
Peggy 16.
I swore
In-game?
I'd never use my power again. But 2 nights ago, I found my friend's body in the woods.
Wait, what? Is this Max?
I don't know who
Is this supposed to be Max?
Or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead.
Oh my god!
Why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive, but danger stalks her every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. October! October! Hold on, I gotta look at my calendar. Isn't there a whole bunch of other stuff releasing in October? Oh my god. Okay, I barely paid attention to the content of the trailer just now, to be honest, because I was like, oh, it's Max? I couldn't tell from the... Yeah, this is the thumbnail. I couldn't tell from the picture. I thought it was a new girl, but... Wow, I guess, using time-traveling powers ages you. Or something. Okay. Am I ready? Am I ready to look at the rest of this? This is Deck 9. This is a Deck 9 game. Okay. Let's try again.
16.
I swore I'd never use my power again.
Okay, my first thing is, they are playing with fire. We're hyped up. I'm hyped up because I love Max. I love the first Life is Strange. Life is Strange 1 is like 90% of the reason why this channel even exists to begin with. But they're playing with fire. What timeline is this following off of? What ending is this following off of? How are they gonna handle this? Just like in Life is Strange 2? Life is Strange 2 focused on different characters, so it was much easier to get away from the eye of the storm, the literal eye of the storm, and sort of make little changes to account for both timelines. But if Max is gonna be the main character, it's gonna be significantly more difficult for you to account for both timelines. Maybe they'll just ask you, hey, what was your ending in 1?
But 2 nights ago,
She's older now, obviously. Deck 9. Her friend dies.
My friend's body in the woods.
Max, why do your friends keep dying? That doesn't really look too much like Max to me, though. I recognized her voice more than her face. But when she turned around, you were definitely supposed to pick up on, oh my god, it's Max Caulfield. Oh my god.
Who I can trust.
Max!
Or who trusts me. But
Don't trust the police! Don't trust the police!
Safi is dead. So why?
Wait, I'm gonna read the graffiti here.
So
The community... I don't know, it's like messages. Yeah, I miss you. She died. There was a funeral already.
why can I still hear her voice?
Oh.
Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Sophie is still alive. The danger stalks our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead.
What the hell? Is she like stepping through a portal? But then when she does that, does that mean that Max doesn't exist in the other timeline anymore? Or how does that work?
I can still save Sophie. If I can solve and prevent the same murder. Prevent.
The camera. Tanoshi cam? Fun cam? Tanoshi is fun in Japanese.
And prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Max Caulfield, everyone. There's not too much gameplay or anything here yet. Well, we know that, okay. This is different though. This is a different power. Ish. Because previously it was rewinding. And now it's like she can rewind but also have access to 2 realities at the same time. Which is kind of like her previous powers, I guess. And you can also just, just say that, oh yeah, as she grows older, her powers change, blah blah blah. Not a big deal. It's a cold place. Have we ever seen snow in Arcadia Bay? Oh god, I'm just trying to think of how they're gonna handle all the differences. It feels like it's going to be very hard to avoid canonizing certain choices in Life is Strange 1. You can say that because it's been so long, Max is just in a completely different place now. But, for example, I don't see Chloe in this trailer. If people's playthroughs ended with Chloe still being there, how are they gonna explain that away? Even then, I feel like in the 2 different endings of Life is Strange, Max would be in different psychological states too, and that's the kind of thing that should carry over. I'm guessing they would do something like, oh, Max doesn't like talking about the past much anymore because it's in the past and it was painful. Try to get away from 1 as much as possible. Which is contradictory because we're now playing a sequel of her. So I'm curious how they'll handle this. I have some reservations about this being in Deck 9's hands as opposed to Don't Nod. And throughout the past few years, just based off things that Square Enix, Deck 9, and Don't Nod have been doing, I do get the impression that Don't Nod and Square Enix's partnership is probably over. But Square Enix owns the IP, so that's why they can get Deck 9 to make new games for them. But Max and Chloe and everyone else, they were originally from Don't Nod. You might want to say, well, Deck 9 already did the prequel, Before the Storm, and True Colors. Before the Storm it's a prequel, so whatever happens in the prequel doesn't really affect the state of Life is Strange 1, right? Whereas this one, yes, it's true that it also doesn't affect Life is Strange 1, but you're continuing the character's story, you're giving them a defined future, which I think is a little bit different. Not that I don't trust Deck 9's abilities. Definitely back when Deck 9 was first announced for the Life is Strange IP, with the prequel, everyone was very, very skeptical, but I think in general, the fan base did like it. And I think in general, the fan base also liked True Colors. They are definitely the best choice after Don't Nod to handle something like this. But lots of uncertainties, This is scary. The premise is of course reminiscent of the first game. We're trying to prevent a friend from dying. But in a bit of a different way. Alternate timelines, not going back.
So why can I still hear her voice?
The powers seem like a new development for Max too. She's never had this power before. Oh, did I finish my thought earlier about Arcadia Bay having snow? I was thinking, I was trying to figure out where this is. I think Life is Strange 1 was set during autumn time, so we probably wouldn't have seen snow anyway.
Only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one.
And how are they gonna handle the romance in this then? Because we gotta have romance in a Life is Strange game. But if I don't see I'm just thinking, I'm very excited, don't get me wrong, but I'm also kind of apprehensive. When you touch something that's closed and shut, the possibility of kind of messing with it is not zero, right? So, oh, this is like back in the original Life is Strange. There were some promo shots of Max with a one hand pose, and now it's two hands because it's double exposure. This is coming out in 4 months. An announcement 4 months before it's coming out would normally make me think it's not that big of a game. Scope-wise, I'm trying to like mentally set expectations right now. I don't know. I'm very excited, but there is a bit of apprehension in me too. Very excited though. Very excited. Wow, I just never thought we'd be coming back to Max again. I love Max. I love Max. Max, my girl, my homie. I guess we'll just have to see how this goes then. Yeah, there's not much else for us to really look at here. There's 2 minutes of footage, less than 2 minutes. But Max is in a new place, she has new friends. She swore to never use her powers again. I just can't imagine how a person would develop mentally while having access to these powers. You see people die, and then you can rewind that, and then they don't die, and yeah, so it makes sense to me why she'd write them off. But now she's being forced to use it again. I will be cautiously excited. I always try to push down my own hype a bit because I don't want to hype. Having hype is the reason why you feel disappointed. If you go in very normally, then no matter what happens, hey, if it's good, it's good. Then if it's bad, well, that's okay. We still have the first one, and the first one will always be there. So I think that's the attitude I'm going to try to go for here. Definitely not what I was expecting, though. How do you feel? I imagine a bunch of you are like a pure ball of hype right now. I want to be too, but I'm just hedging my bets. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Bye for now.